Got a nice little spot right there. I'm gonna circle around, try to get below it. I'm gonna cast up into that hole with this little brown trout spinner. She's a workhorse. Had a little bit of rain and it cooled off a little bit this morning, so I think if I've got a chance this month, it's gonna be, you know, on a day like this. See what we can do. Had a hit from a little guy. Not what I was hoping for. See if there's a bigger one up around the corner. Oh, that was a big one. Holy moly, that was a big one. I don't think I'm going to get another shot at him though. Damn it. That was a big boy. Well, they're in there today. They are in there today, my dude. Oh, missed another one. Dang. We came to the right spot. So if this hole doesn't work out, I'm just going to head upstream, see if there's another nice spot. All right, I'm going to continue upstream. I did switch my old spinner for a new spinner of the same color because it was getting a little bit beat up. It wasn't spinning properly. And when I take these out of the package, definitely it's not necessary to have barbs on here. These fish really aren't super difficult to catch once you hook them properly, so I don't really feel like there's any need for barbs. And it just makes it a lot easier if you catch a smaller fish, just to get them off the hook so you can continue fishing and, you know, looking for that big boy. All right, we're gonna continue up. All right, at the bottom of this decent looking hole, it's like probably more likely up there, there's a fish hiding into that white water, but there could be one down here. So I'm gonna start down here and try it. And just before I get going, I wanted to point out what I'm using today. And this is a 6-pound braided line with a small swivel. I like this black color because it's really, when I use the gold or the silver, I do get a lot of bites, a lot of hits from fish trying to eat this, where the black, you don't get nearly as much. I've got 6-pound fluorocarbon, quite a bit on this one. I'm using the 7-foot ultralight rod, which allows me to have a little bit more length on my leader. And I really like this way without the swivel here, because it allows me to drop this right to the bottom without ever worrying about this hook getting caught up on the swivel like it does a lot of times. And with the swivel down here, you also have like a little bit of a pause when you first start reeling in, so you have less time in that strike zone where your lure is spinning properly. So I think this is the best bang for the buck. It is a little bit of a pain because you've got to tie 3 knots, but once you get used to it, you're gonna love it. All right. Check out this first little section. Oh, got a little guy. Little guy, we don't want him. That's what's nice about taking those barbs off as well. If you don't want them, you just kind of relax your line, let go of the tension, and they can usually work themselves right off without having to deal with, you know, a hook stuck in that little fish's mouth. So we know there's fish right through here. The small ones are down here. I'm assuming the bigger guys are going to be up in that spot where there's just more access to food, more access to that cold, oxygenated water. We're going to try up there a little further. Lots of nooks and crannies for them to hide, so you should see something decent come out of this hole. Oh, I got something decent. Oh, I lost him. That was a decent fish. Dang it. All right. I don't think he's going to bite again, but there might be another one right up above. It's a pretty quick hit. Oh, another little one. So they are definitely active and they are quite aggressive. They're not biting, you know, like they do wood in fall or spring, but they are certainly going after it. A couple more casts through here and I'll move up to that whitewater section where I'm hoping that biggest fish is sitting. Come on. Unfortunately, I blew that little spot. That was a nice bite. He took me right down into those weeds and popped himself off. A few sticks down in that hole. Obviously, you know, that may be attributed to the barbless hook, but I really don't think so because I felt the tension let off a bit when he ran into those sticks. All right. Oh, I got a good one. There he is. We got him. We got a good one. Let's see if we can keep him on with this barbless hook this time, huh? Probably looks like an 18-incher. Oh, he's pretty. He is pretty. Look at this. Is this a rainbow? Might be a rainbow. Wait. Oh yeah, rainbow. Nice one. Nice fight. Yeah, baby. Woo! Yeah. Look at that. That's a pretty one. Come on, baby. Let me get you in the net. Get you in the net. We'll get that hook out of your mouth. You'll be all right. Look at that beautiful fish. Wow. Right in that top of that hole where we expected him to be. Just a beauty. Look at the colors on this guy. Get my hands wet before we handle them. This is a beautiful wild fish. You really don't want to damage them. It's another reason for the barbless hooks. Just pop the hooks, the barbs off. It's not going to make any difference. Still going to catch these big fish. All right, come on, buddy. He really is a fighter. He's got a lot of spunk, but what a beautiful fish. Wait till you see these red markings on him. Wow. What a beauty. Later, dude. Get on out of here. All right, on to the next hole, see if we can get a bigger one. All right, we got another decent hole here. I think the same thing as before. Definitely up top is where we're going to want to look, but we are going to just get a couple scan casts through here, see if there's any activity. I do like this branch, you know, that's down in the water here. That's a nice cover for the fish, so there might be one lurking down here. We'll see. No, I don't see any action through there. Maybe hiding back in there, but I think this water here is just a little too slow, and they're going to want to be in that cooler water upstream a little bit. All right, one more cast just to be sure. Hey, you got to check, you know what I mean? I don't see any movement through there. Just gonna go right up above this tree now. Oh, a little bit of garbage there. That's unfortunate. We'll see if there's any garbage fish over there then. That was a pretty poor cast on that. See if I can get back in that pocket a little better. Nope. We'll try. Ooh, the black flies out here are pretty brutal. But honestly, when you see a lot of bugs, you know, the fish are usually biting pretty good too. Not always, but it isn't always a bad thing to see those bugs, that bug activity. Nothing through there. That's a little bit surprising. For whatever reason, they don't seem to like this little hole quite as much as the last two. Nothing. Try to get in between those sticks without getting hung up, which is always a chore. Well, that's part of the fun of creek fishing. You really got to be kind of accurate, sneak up on the fish. It really does add quite a bit of fun. And, you know, a little bit of a challenge as well. Oh, that was a good fish. We got something down there. Let's see. Don't know if he's going to bite again, so we're going to try up further a bit. We got something in this little... There's a good fish. We got one. Oh yeah, that's a good fish. Woo! Come on, stay on. Stay on. This is a good fish. Nice. Get out of those bushes, you sucker. Come on, what are you? Let's get a brown. We got a rainbow. Let's see if we can get a brown here, huh? Oh, it's pretty, whatever it is. Oh, that's a big brown. All right. Yeah. Awesome. Come on. Strong. He is strong. Or she. I don't know. Come on, big boy. See, as long as you're keeping a little tension on that line, you're really not going to have a problem with your... Wow. With those barbless hooks. Look at this guy. What a tank. You gotta love it in July when you're really not getting a lot of action. Get yourself a nice cooler day with some rain. Get up into these cooler creeks, and you should have some luck. Look at this guy. What a monster. Woo! Look at him. Hello, you little donkey. All right, later, buddy. Oh, that was awesome. All right, nice little pool. Let's see what's in here. Oh, we got a good one. Oh, yeah.